Hello, Geeky Saiyan Army. It's Kanan. What the heck is going on? Well, I decided to do a little pickup video. A little, showing you guys some stuff that I've picked up here during lockdown, like all of us have been doing. So, during the whole stay-at-home thing, of course, we've got to go out to, say, Walmart and places like that because, you gotta get food. Plus, Jess has been getting a ton of commissions. So she's been, having to stockpile up on some stuff. So, of course, while we're there, I always go to the gaming section, the electronics, look at games, movies, because, two things you definitely need while you're staying home all this time is entertainment. Plus, Walmart is a little bit cheaper on games than other retail stores. They're actually $10 cheaper, which actually does help in the long run. So thanks to some, smart financial decisions, during this whole time, my last day at work was March 15th. Apparently, the mall that I work in is opening back up May 1st, but we still don't know if it's going to be normal or if it's going to be curbside. If it's curbside, I'm staying home. But anyway, during this whole time, I have bought more games for myself during this than I did when I was working. I have actually bought 12 games since I've been here, and it's because it was to prevent going stir crazy, to tell you the truth. Because most of the games that I already had, I played them several times, just was not in the mood to play any of them. So I needed some new games, and I finally had the financial means to do that. So I figured I'd do a little lockdown kind of pickups video, and I'm doing it like this. Like I've seen people do like unboxing videos like this. Like Magic the Gathering cards and Pokemon cards and stuff like that. Jess does her videos like this when she does like a speed run or whatever. I figure you guys might prefer this than seeing my ugly face. But if you would rather have seen me on camera, let me know, because I actually like doing pickup videos. I've always liked them, so hey, why not try one? So like I said, if you like this way, let me know. If you'd rather me be on camera, let me know. But let's get to this, because I don't want this to be a very long-winded video than it needs to be. So I want to do these actually in pickup order, meaning I'm doing them in the order that I bought them. So the first game I bought during this lockdown is Resident Evil 3 Remake. Now, a lot of people have been very judgmental on this, saying it's not as good as 2. And while I agree in some ways, being someone who played the original Resident Evil 3 and knowing, because of the biggest criticism this has gotten, besides some of the stuff that got cut out, was how short it is. Well, Resident Evil games typically are very short anyway, especially if you know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing and know where everything is, you can beat them in like less than 5 hours. And Resident Evil 3 was really one of the more shorter games in the series anyway. Even the original PlayStation 1 version was way shorter than 2 and 1. But still a very good remake. I've not beat it yet, because I've just been focusing on other things. Also, I'm kind of waiting to see if the rumors that Capcom is actually going to add some of the missing stuff as free DLC turns out to be true. Not played Resistance, because I don't do multiplayer stuff like that. I'm more of a single-player person. But from what I've played, I really do enjoy it. I would definitely recommend picking it up if you can find it right now. But I understand if you don't want to pay the full price for how short it can be. But, yeah, I kind of hope the DLC rumor is true. But, yeah, Resident Evil 3, good pickup. Now, this next one, I am going to preface that some of these games I have owned before. But, for several reasons, either I traded them in because I wanted something else. Or, just I was dumb and traded them in. This next one is one of most all these games I got at Walmart, except two. This is one of the ones that I did a pickup at a GameStop, and it's mostly because it was on sale. I had a gift card, I had a $5 coupon, so I ended up only paying like $7 for this brand new. And it is a game I've owned before, and I had been meaning to buy it again since a sequel got announced, but I finally decided to pick it up now since it was on sale, and that is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of people saying, how could you have traded in this game? Well, it's because I beat it, I did everything in it, and usually large games like this, after you've beat them, you set them down, and they just sit there for a long time until you get the mood to play it. But, you know, it kind of makes no sense in my case because I consider myself a collector in some way. I don't have a huge collection, but I do like to keep my games. But if there's something else I want more, and just have that mentality of, oh, I'll buy it again later. But yeah, Breath of the Wild, probably what many would consider the best game on the Switch. I actually have a game that I think that I rank higher just because of all the playtime I've put into it. I might do my top 5 favorite Switch games as a video at some point. But yeah, it was on sale. Nintendo games rarely go on sale, so I took advantage of that. So yeah, I was really happy to pick that back up. Now, this next one should not be no surprise. This game and the game after it I actually picked up on the same day, and I was really lucky to get this. Final Fantasy VII Remake. If you've not watched it yet, I did do a spoiler review on this, so if you've beaten the game, or if you're just one of those people who don't care about spoilers, definitely go check that out. It's around 40 minutes. It's not like a super in-depth review. I just went over the stuff that I liked the most about it and just what I thought of it overall. I bought the last copy that they had. I went to like 3 different Walmarts for this and found it at one, and they've not had a single copy since. So I must have bought the only copy in my area, because I went to a 4th Walmart the other day just because we decided just to go to a different one, and they didn't have any copies. But this is definitely Game of the Year contender. It's it's not only a remake. Well, I can't go into that without going into spoilers, but it's just amazing. Like, I never thought I would say that about Final Fantasy VII. If you've not watched my review, then you at least go and watch the beginning of it where I talk about my feelings on Final Fantasy VII. But really great pickup. Cannot wait till the second one. Now, this one I picked up the same day as Final Fantasy VII, and this is another rebuy. I got this game the day it came out, played it, beat it, loved it, but once again, it was just one of those, when am I going to play this again? Well, the mood hit me. I decided to pick it up again, and it's one of the better games on the Switch, and that is Astral Chain. If you have not played this game and you've got a Switch, you need to play it. It's one of the best new IPs for the Switch. It's made by the same people who make Bayonetta, but also the team that made Nier Automata had helped with it, and I mean, it's just an amazing game. Wish there had been some add-on DLC just to flesh out the story more, but since it did so well, I'm really, really hoping that we get a sequel of some kind, whether it's the same main characters from the first one or not. I would really like to see more entries in this world. And I mean, like I said, it performed beyond their expectations. They did not expect this game to do so well. I actually had to go to 3 Walmarts to find this one. The first 2 I went to had no copies of Astral Chain. Third time was a charm, though. They had like 2 copies left. So yeah, Astral Chain is a really great game. Great action-packed battle system and all that. Just it's an amazing game.
Platinum just makes really solid action games. Where this is, you know, it's kind of more of an action RPG than Bayonetta is. But yeah, definitely a must if you've got a Nintendo Switch. This next one I have actually never bought before. It was always just a checkout kind of game. Like, you know, check it out, play it for a couple of days, then take it back. So this is the first time I've actually ever fully owned it, and that is... Now, before I get to that, these next 3 games I bought all on the same day. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, yes, this is a port, but I never owned a Wii U, so I never got to play Mario Kart 8. And I'm not a huge Mario fan to begin with. I've just never been good at those games. But Mario Kart I have always loved. And actually, to tell you the truth, as much as I love Mario Kart, this is the first Mario Kart I've played since Mario Kart 64. Like, I never played the one on the Wii, never had a Wii U, didn't play any of the ones on the GameCube. But I gotta say, like, I'm really hoping Nintendo announces Mario Kart 9 at some point. But this is like, and I usually don't like racing games. I'm not a big racing game kind of person. But, you know, Mario Kart is one of those great games where if you're not in the mood to play anything else, and you want to play something to, you know, kill some time until you do get in the mood to play something else, it's one of those great games to play. Plus, it's a great multiplayer game. Me and Jess play this together, and we have a lot of fun with it. So yes, this is, for me, a must-buy if you've got a Nintendo Switch. And you don't even have to be a Mario fan. If you want just a fun racing game that, you know, is great to play with other people or by yourself, this is definitely a must-buy. Okay, this next one is a rebuy, but it's kind of not a rebuy in a way, and that is Pokemon Shield. Now, I did buy the new Pokemon game when it first came out, but I bought Sword, because tell you the truth, I like the Legendary more in Sword. But tell you the truth, I got to thinking about it when I was considering buying one of the Pokemon games again. And the biggest reason why I rebought this is because I got in the mood to play Pokemon, but also the expansion pass that's coming out soon. I think the first part of it is supposed to come out in June. Hopefully that still happens. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed. But Shield, I think, has better exclusives. I still like the one in the Sword's Legendary a little bit better, most because it reminds me of the boss from Dark Souls that was pretty much the wolf with a sword in its mouth. But another reason why I wanted Shield more is because in Sword I did an all Eevee team. Like, I did not use any of the new Pokemon to beat the champion. I used an all Eevee team. And I decided, you know, if I decided to do that again, I would get Shield, because Eevee is easier to find in Shield. Eevee is, like, super hard to find in a Sword. You can find them, but, like, they just have a very, very rare spawn rate. Where in Shield, they're not. Let's put it this way. In Sword, it took me days to find enough Eevees to evolve them all. Shield, I did it in one day. Okay, I know a lot of people hate on Pokemon Sword and Shield because some of the things they left out, like no national Pokedex, and I still don't understand people who expected like lifelike graphics in a Pokemon game when technically this is a series aimed for children. But hey, it's the first like classic style Pokemon game on a main console, on a home console. You know, that's like red, blue, yellow, gold, silver. You know, they've never done this before for a main console. It was always handhelds. And yeah, there was Gale of Darkness and Pokemon Stadium, the Pokemon Stadium series, but I don't consider those mainline Pokemon games. So yeah, this for me is a must-have in a Switch collection because it's Pokemon. Come on. Also, I've never had the patience and the time really to find all those Pokemon and complete the National Pokedex. So yeah. This next one is a first for me. Like I said, I'm not a huge Mario fan, but I decided to pick this one up.
New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. Now, I'm sure there's already people thinking, ugh, why would you pick that one up and not get Super Mario Odyssey? Well, you've got to remember, I'm not a huge Mario fan. I've just never been good at them. You know, there was, Super Mario Brothers on the NES, the first game I ever played, and I stunk at them. I still stink at them. And I remember when this was announced, people were complaining that this was the one that they decided to port when it's one of the more easier Mario games. And I was like, easy? That's for me, Plus, it's another good multiplayer game for me and Jess to play together. I actually really like the soundtrack to this one. Mario games have always had great soundtracks, but I just really like this one. And plus, like they said, it's an easier Mario. Though if Mario 3D World gets ported to the Switch, I will be picking that up. And I have thought about picking up Super Mario Maker 2. So yeah, we'll see about that. But yeah, just, I figured, not counting Mario Kart, I needed a Mario game in my Switch collection. So I picked this one. I may get Super Mario Odyssey one day, who knows. This next one, hold on, let me get a drink of orange juice here. I actually was shocked to find. I found this at Walmart for $45. I had eyed this at GameStop before, but I just waited on it because I didn't want to pay $60 for it because of our spotty internet. But I have not seen a brand new copy of this come into GameStop in over a year. So I grabbed it. And that is Final Fantasy XIV Online Complete Edition. It comes with the base game, Heavensward, and Stormblood. Now, of course, they have released another expansion since then. I think it's Shadowbringers, but I just had to pick this up because I have seen so many people post their screenshots from this, and it looks just simply amazing. Like, just as a Final Fantasy fan already, it just looks like it's like the ultimate Final Fantasy to play. Now, of course, I've said in the past that our internet is not that great. But I have been told by several people that even with spotty internet, this is still playable. With not that much lag. But even if my internet doesn't allow me to play it, I've got it. That way, when we do get better internet, I will be able to play it. Because I do not think Square is going to abandon this anytime soon. It's 2020, and it's still going strong. So I really do not think they're going to abandon this this game anytime soon. So yeah, I was really shocked to see this at Walmart brand new when I had not seen it brand new in forever, except online. And just $45. That's not bad. You're getting a huge MMO with, at that time, it's two only expansions. There's a third now. But yeah, really excited to give this a play when I can. But I'm just happy to have it, to tell you the truth. So yeah, great pickup right there if you ask me. This next one is a rebuy, but it's a pretty cheap game. I got it for $20 off Amazon because I've never seen this game at Walmart, and no GameStop within my area had a copy on PS4. It's also on Steam, it's also on Xbox, and it's also on Switch, but I couldn't find a Switch copy either, and I don't have an Xbox. So, and it is called My Time at. It's either Portia or Portia, but this is pretty much a Harvest Moon / Rune Factory / Stardew Valley with like a touch of Minecraft all combined into one game. You craft stuff, you farm, you explore dungeons and fight monsters. You can get married and have kids and all that. And just like Stardew Valley, it also has same-sex marriage. You can marry any bachelor or bachelorette, regardless of gender, which is something Harvest Moon has and Rune Factory have still not done as of right now. But who knows? Maybe Rune Factory 5 will have it whenever it comes out. My only problem with this game is it's a little glitchy. The reason why I got rid of this the first time is because I had a ton of hours into this game, and something went wrong. It glitched out on me, and my entire save got corrupted. So I was mad. I got pissed off. I got rid of it, but I got in the mood to play it again. Give it another chance. It's also kind of my fault. This game does have a backup save system in it, so I should have used that. So I'm using that now with this time. And another big reason why I bought this is, Stardew Valley I play for my Let's Play series, and I couldn't find Animal Crossing at the time, so I needed a good time waster for when I'm in the mood for them while I was just staying at home. So I was like, you know what, I'll order this. And they actually sent it to me pretty fast, despite it being a non-essential item. Yeah, if you ever want to give this game a try and you like Harvest Moon, you like Stardew Valley, you like Rune Factory, and you like Minecraft, definitely give this a try. Now, the building is not like Minecraft, but I just consider it like that because it does have an emphasis on building stuff. But like I said, you can still farm and, go to dungeons and fight monsters and stuff like that. But, so yeah, really, 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 fun game. Nice little pickup. It's cheap too. This next one is a game I've never owned. I had checked it out a couple of times, but I don't know. I just kept on putting off buying it. I got it for $40 at Walmart, brand new, and that is The Outer Worlds. Now, it's kind of a shock that I have never actually fully bought this game until now, and mostly it's because I heard that it's kind of on the short side a little bit, but it's Obsidian. I love Obsidian. They're one of my favorite developers. They also made one of my all-time favorite games, and that being Fallout New Vegas, which is still to this day my favorite Fallout. And everyone that's played it have told me it's pretty much Fallout in space, or Fallout New Vegas in space. Like I said, I've checked it out and played like the beginning of it, but I never fully played it all, because if I did buy it, I didn't want to beat it and then buy it and then just not touch it. So yeah, I decided to finally pick it up. Why not? Everyone has said it's an amazing game, that you should definitely play it. So yeah, I decided to take advantage of it and pick it up. Okay, we've got 2 games to go. This next one, I was shocked to find this. I had been looking for it for weeks. Ever since this whole stay-at-home stuff started, I had been looking for it, because this would have been the perfect game to have during this time, and could not find it anywhere. Every time I went to Walmart, it was gone. Now, yesterday, we ended up having to run to Walmart because Jess got an order that required a shoe size that she didn't have, so we had to run out there. So keep in mind, we were not going to go out yesterday. We were going to stay home. I went over, and they had copies of this, and that is Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yes, I finally got my hands on a copy of this. And it's funny, I have never played Animal Crossing before. I didn't play it on the GameCube. I didn't play it on the 3DS or any of the, handheld games, because games like this, I don't like playing on handhelds. Even though technically, yeah, you can play this as a handheld, but I really, really like playing games like this on the TV. That way, it just, it's a better experience to me. So yeah, I was like, I've been looking for this game. If I don't buy it now, there ain't no telling when I'll find it, because I was shocked. It was close to closing time at Walmart, because they're closing right now. It was like between 7 and 8 o'clock, and they had copies of this. I was shocked. Maybe everyone that wanted it in this area finally got it. I don't know, but yes, very, very happy to finally pick this up. I think this is a very good addition to the Switch's already strong library, and a must in your Switch collection, because let's face it, Animal Crossing has pretty much become a Nintendo
staple. You know, it's one of those huge Nintendo titles now, up there with Zelda and stuff like that. If only Nintendo would release a Metroid Prime trilogy to the Switch. Maybe they will when 4 gets closer, whenever that's coming out. But yeah, I was super, like, I did not plan on spending any money yesterday, and like I said, we originally planned not to go anywhere yesterday, but we did. They had it, I bought it, no questions asked. So really good pickup there. And the final game, this is another rebuy, and it's actually got a funny story on what I received. I received it today in the mail. I ordered it from GameStop, and the reason why is because, well, I'll go ahead and show you what it is first before I do that. Monster Hunter World Iceborne Master Edition Deluxe. This is the one that comes in a steelbook, came with the DLC extras, so really good pickup. It comes with both Monster Hunter World and the Iceborne expansion. So funny story about this. I love Monster Hunter World. It is one of my favorite games this generation. I was so happy the year at the Game Awards that it won RPG of the Year. But here's the thing. I played this so much, and mostly just collecting armors, that I had like over 200 hours into this game, and I got severely burnt out on it, to the point where I just wasn't interested in playing it anymore. So I've never even beat original Monster Hunter World, much less Iceborne. So when Iceborne got announced, I was like, oh, I've got to get back into that game. So I bought the original again, and just couldn't get back into it. Like, I just couldn't. I had played it too much. So I let some time go by. Iceborne came out. I bought original Monster Hunter World again with the intention of buying the expansion off the PlayStation Store. Just never did it. Well, then the original version of my Master Edition went on sale, and I bought it then. Actually got back into playing it again. Was actually really happy to be playing it again. And then something else came out that I really wanted, so I traded it back in. So it was at Walmart. The original Monster Hunter World was like $20, but they had Iceborne Master Edition for like, it was weird. In the store at Walmart, it was $49.94, where online it was like $38. Well, I decided to look at GameStop. They had it on sale for $39.99. I had a $5 coupon, so I still got it cheaper than I would have had at Walmart. So I ordered it. I ordered Monster Hunter World Iceborne Master Edition. Well, it arrived today, and I was kind of shocked to open it, and they actually sent me the wrong one. They sent me the deluxe, which is fine, because it's still what I ordered. It's just, this is a more expensive version, and they only charged me for the original Master Edition. So I paid $34.99 for a $59.99 game. So yeah, I came out pretty well in that. I'm gonna keep this one. I do plan to beat it this time. I don't know if I'll play it right away, but I mean, Monster Hunter World to me needs to be in anybody's gaming collection, especially if you like RPGs. So yeah, really love this game. Glad to have it again. I'm just shocked that I got an edition I didn't even order, but came out on top on it in a way. So yeah, that was really awesome. So that is my stay-at-home, lockdown, social distancing pickups. 12 games that I've bought over the course of over a month. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. I think I saved more money than I spent, because if I had bought all these, say, at GameStop, I'd have paid way more, because most of these games are still $60, where They were most of them were $10 cheaper, and some of them I got deals on, like Breath of the Wild and Monster Hunter. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like this way better, or if you would rather have seen me on screen. But I do plan to do more pickup videos in the future if I, pick up a lot of stuff, whether I find a deal or if it's more retro stuff. But yeah, please let me know. So yeah, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, let me know which way you thought would have been better, this way or actually seeing my face. Hope you guys didn't mind the paint stains. This is an old crafting table. So yeah, let me know, share this around, leave me a comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, hit that like button, check the description for all of our links, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.